Now that I think of it, I think that the butterfly is pretty good in terms of, like, it gives you a few thousand. I think it's like up to like 1% of what you've earned so far in your playthrough or something. I haven't had the best luck of finding it yet, so that's something, but I don't remember if I've actually brought my horse. I've attempted to find it. To be able to spawn in like 1 out of 8 possible locations. This is one of the locations, and then you have Woods, which is one, and the others are across the map. I'm quick enough, might be able to cover all locations. So it's here, the secret woods. It's in the forest. Then you have the mountain, the backwoods, bus stop, quarry, town. Oh, there it is. Wow, I got 50,000 from that. Thank you very much. Nice to know that I don't have to look for it now since I already found it. So I'll let these blackberries be for until Saturday, then I can pick them all. I guess I wasn't far enough down. A bit annoying when I end up taking off the whatchamacallit, the moss, but it doesn't really matter. It's only supposed to, like, possibly increase the quality of the mushrooms. I don't think it's a given or anything. I'm not supposed to have the book that lets you sell artifacts for a higher price. I don't have that one. I think it's only from the... that is only from the book, the bookseller. That means I would have to splurge a little bit on buying that in the first place. I could end up losing out on a bit of money that way. I'm not too keen on, like, investing in that venture. got Jack's book again. My inventory is so cluttered now. I haven't really had a great luck day, which I could have used for the mines or the quarry. Okay, what to do with the rest of the day? We go to Ginger Island. I think that's probably the most fun thing I can do right now. You think that I have the sashimi recipe, so I could bring home some mussels. I should have a bit, unless I've already used them for something. Here. I'm getting some more maple syrup, which is nice. Just bring that back so I don't end up quick stacking all my coal. Which is something I've done a fair amount of times. And this one, I think. And this one. I thought I saw one of the syrups here. I must be mistaken. I don't think the sashimi sells for much. I think it's only 75 gold, but if you have a lot of those mussels, then it'd be a few thousands. Basically at a stage where I try to make money however I can. If only I had access to horse whistle, that would have been amazing. Gold breastplate. You've actually unlocked his walnut room by now, but might still be a few off. I don't remember if I got that far yet. Then I would have. Then I would need to at least do some key quests. Looks like I sold all the tar tubers that weren't normal quality. Not much to get from here. I was thinking I could sell all the, not the tar tubers, but the taro roots. No real point when I don't have too many. These are the mussels. We'll bring, since they are the ones that I picked up on the beach back in the valley. Pretty sure these only spawn one per day, which means that it's been at least 9 days since I've been here. 10 days. I think sometimes there's a chance for more, since pretty sure that sometimes when I've only been like 3 or 4 days, there have been more. I think one day I went here wanting to proceed with Birdie's quest, only to figure out that it was a rainy day and that she did in fact not get out and fish during rainy weather, which makes sense. It just hadn't crossed my mind. I think something which is annoying in terms of sound is that you do get a sense of direction where the sound comes from. I also struggle with that in Fortnite actually, but like when you go that direction, there's nothing there. So either it's a me issue or it's an issue with sound not being like properly stored in a way that, like in terms of stereo sound, makes it easy to figure out where it's coming from. Like instead of the sound distributing evenly in your ears, it like distributes stronger in one ear than another, so you know that it's more left and right per se. You haven't been here for a few days since there are a lot of rocks to break. This one was not out of reach. I'm a bit tired of these trees, to be honest. a lot of spawns for some reason, and they all were in this exact spot. It'd be nice if they were further up the river, so I didn't have to walk so far every time. Go with my horse, but I also forget that I do have the warp the obelisk here, which would save me some time. I'll just do that one. These are just like everything that is really worth saving. Make sashimi out of it. Not really sure about these clams. Should be fine as well. Sardines as well. It works for now. I didn't end up putting these in the fish smoker. Yes, I forgot. Don't have any higher value fish, do I? Doesn't seem like it. That's a lot of sashimi. I think I could bring in, my calculations are correct. I think like 400 and 4,300 something. A little bit of money. Okay, so I was missing a zero there. 42,000. That's pretty neat. Yeah, that makes sense that it's that much. Now I'm like 900,000 short, I think, for the golden clock. It was growing closer every day. Placing of the butterfly again. Interestingly enough. Means I could get another 50,000. I think I just want to go and enter that right away so I don't forget to look for it and have a chance of missing out on it. Thank you for the hydrate, Vilmada. Hope you're doing a little bit better now. Sure you have been able to eat some food. That good stuff. I will check the Cindersap Forest. Not Cindersap Forest, that is where I am, but I will check the Secret Woods first. I was gonna make food, but then Belly said no. Are you really struggling with that still? Sorry to hear that. You must have caught a bad stomach bug or anything. That wasn't part of anything chronicle, right? But you did find the Easter egg in the end. What was the Easter egg about? Was it like pertaining to edge runners? It's chronic, okay. Sorry to hear that. Bad ideas. Doesn't sound fun. Usually when it's something chronic, it's something that runs in the family too. There's a bastard in here somewhere. I think it can only be accessed on this side. Thankfully I do have the trinket that helps me. Grease egg is about Blade Runner, like the actual Blade Runner in real life. Interesting. Wonder if the butterfly could be here in the Cindersap Forest. Actually see it. I've been very fortunate today. Find it easily twice. Both yesterday, when it was in Cindersap Forest, the first place I checked. I usually check the bus stop or the backwoods first. And then today, actually down by the Mouse's house. Yep, got my brothers. Both my brothers got it as well. One of them worse than me. Was here, so we must have moved a little bit. Yeah, that sucks. Like, I also have some stuff that runs in the family, but for the most part, it's not something that everyone has. Like, my father has bad allergies, and my big brother doesn't have them. My little brother had them bad, but he has mostly grown out of it. My sister has it a little bit now, and I have it the worst. But it's mainly like in the 6 months on the summer side of the year, if that makes sense. And there's also like some disease which my mother and my little brother has, so it's not fun. Like, everyone wants to be a healthy, happy family. Some is due to your own like habits of how you eat, how you exercise, and some is just decided by a coin flip, it feels like. Let's see, Blade Runner the movie, first movie, there is one very obvious Easter egg that you see almost right at the start, and then there's one more hidden that I found today. Easter eggs are exciting when you know the reference. I think I watered these yesterday. Yes, I must have done it since I know I watered them twice. I planted them on Tuesday, which means I planted them on Tuesday, I watered them on Wednesday and Thursday. Gotta see how much pine tar I have since I've actually not run out yet. I have a fair amount, which is nice. That is great for all of the speed grow that I've been crafting, and I'll probably craft a lot more. It's very weird to actually see torches on top of the sprinklers. One of the new features, but it looks good at night, and especially during darker seasons. One, two more from the Blade Runner movie. There was one in the graveyard. Well, there's one that you go to during the story, but you won't know it unless you know it. Okay, so like 2 Easter eggs, like 2 references are a lot on its own, but having that many references means that they are really a big fan of. At least someone on the CD Projekt Red team are a big fan of Blade Runner. Otherwise there wouldn't be that many references, right? Some items here. There's some items which are stored over here. I think I'll pick up the truffles later. Did forget to drop this in the dresser. I wanted to go to the mines, but I almost forgot to go in here. I'm just not sure what I can put in today. I do have more blueberries, but not that much. I should do some mushrooms. I have some purple mushrooms, but not too many. Do some morels this time around. Okay, so the dried strawberries are supposedly pretty valuable. But I brought some normal mushrooms as well, but I didn't. Some gold blueberries. Might be losing a bit of money on this, but it doesn't really matter. Need these 2 items so I can sell them. Doesn't have anything else. I'll make sure to put off a little bit of time for harvesting some items near the edge of my farm. Just be spending some time again with hunting for the sprites. Curious to see if there are any. Luck can really be different on different days with the sprites. I'm at least getting some quick ladders, which is nice. I don't think it's a particularly good day in terms of luck. Or a few dust sprites here. Floor was a bit more brutal in terms of being able to find the ladder. There it is. We have 1 or 2 more slimes. Okay, there are a few big ones as well. Can you come over here, please? Come on. Gold bar isn't bad. Is it a sprite drop? I think I could probably get a decent turn now. For all the bars that I have. I have some bar smelt that I could sell. I usually consider that at least selling the iridium bars, but I remember that it is probably better spend them making crystallariums. Can I find a ladder here? I did. If I look at my recipes, the crystallarium is... where is it again? Is it at the bottom? Okay, it's here now. A little bit of stone, battery pack, iridium bar, and gold bar. It's probably better to sell the bars below gold. Of course, gold and iridium bars give more, since they are worth more, but at the same time, they can be more valuable in like helping you duplicate diamonds. For a moment I thought this was the spiral floor. Should probably head back after this one. I'm able to harvest the truffles and also the old mushrooms. Are there more dust sprites? Nope. Why are there so many dust sprites all of a sudden? It's hard to turn back when there are so many. I have quite a few available slots in my inventory. Let's see, are there any truffles? There's one here. Is that all? Not the best day for truffles. I think it could be helpful to actually... I don't think I can change it here. Advanced crafting information there. See how many crystal gems I am able to craft. Never actually used this feature. I played 800 plus hours. I am able to craft 8. That is probably due to the restriction on stone. Yep. If I had stacks upon stacks of stone, then it would be weird that I hadn't crafted more crystallariums. I'll put these down tomorrow, next to the other ones. Wow, I didn't know that was an option. Me either, actually. For the longest time I thought it was only something that was enabled through mods. But it's actually a feature in the game itself. I've seen a lot of people use that. Okay, so dried blueberries are definitely better than dried hot peppers. But the strawberries are pretty valuable. And it's better to use them in the dehydrator compared to preserved jars and kegs. See that my pumpkins are coming along nicely. I have the blessing of the butterfly for the 3rd day in a row. Wow. I think the game just wants me to be successful and make a lot of money. And I got it 2 times, and like, you do get the amount of money every time. I think it's up to 50,000. But you also have a small chance of getting a little bit of... I mean, you have a small chance of getting a prismatic shard, which I haven't gotten yet. I don't think, like, this not recently, I think you get it usually the first time, you have a higher chance. I think I got it the first time. But since then I haven't gotten it once. So, hopefully I could get lucky in that aspect. I think they need to be placed like this. Not the prettiest way of doing it, but at least they're all accessible. I have so many now. I always thought that like making a whole shed of crystallariums is stupid, but in the long run it's pretty decent to get that much back from duplicating diamonds. They actually have a feeling that it would be best to like check the bus stop first. Because I found it at the south of the map twice. Like, I think my luck of finding it there a third time would be pretty low. Are you here, butterfly? I think it only pertains to this part. But I could go back here and see. Can't really see up. Be in the backwoods. I think it's more of a long-term investment when people fill sheds with crystallarium. It is a long-term investment since the longer you have them, of course, the more you make. But I feel like the sheds are more for like plants or kegs or anything. But the crystallariums is just a flex. My opinion. Right, let's check the backwoods and then take a trip around the entire map. Okay, so there are 8 spots you can find it. I checked the bus stop. It could be in the backwoods, the mountain, the town, beach, it can actually be on the farm, I think. And it can be at the beach, the Sinister Forest, and then the Secret Woods. I don't use crystallariums a lot, maybe 1 or 2. That's what I usually done as well. I've had like a small area. I think on my first farm I only crafted like 12 of them. And I didn't really use them for making tons of money. I thought that duplicating diamonds was decent for having the ability to gift people, and then doing some for jades for staircases, then doing some for fire quartz if you ever needed like crafting, fire quartz for crafting, such as dehydrators or getting the refined quartz. So I ended up most of the time just doing those 3 within like 12 crystallariums. I really hope that I find the butterfly yet again, since it actually kind of stresses me out that it has to be found before 5 PM or it will despawn. landing spot disappeared. I saw it appear on the other side, but I think it's a bit far out. Not really worth trying to go for it. Like, if I'm getting stressed, then maybe I should boost myself a little bit. The one time I didn't find it when it was actually here, in this area. I ended up not being able to spot it there. I haven't seen it yet, and I think that the town is like the biggest enemy since you really have to search every nook and cranny for it. Guess I'll just take a picture. Picture thing is taking a bit of time to open. Why is Firlutforsker freezing my PC? Okay, that's interesting. It's just that I'm trying to preview the town so I don't have to search every nook and cranny. But in an attempt to doing so, Firlutforsker froze my PC, or like parts of it. I don't think it is in town. Doesn't appear to be, at least. The problem is that if I concluded that too early, then it could very well have been here and just didn't spot it. Like, it does move a little bit. Not like in a static place all the time. It could have actually moved to somewhere I've been. I don't think it moves that far, to be honest, but still. Need to check the beach, the secret woods, and Cindersap Forest for late. Hope it's here so I don't have to stress anymore. Let's see. A lot of forage on the beach at least. Doesn't appear to be here. It's either in the forest or in the secret woods. Third time's the charm. I already found it here yesterday, so it will very well be somewhere else. I'll just check the secret woods first, since sometimes it takes a little bit of time for the image to be done. Like, to be processed and ready to be viewed. And I think for the most part, if it is in the Secret Woods, then it is by the lake here. Not here, so it must be either in the Cindersap Forest or I missed it. Okay, so it's not where I found it yesterday. Don't see it over by the spring onions, like where they usually are found. I have a feeling that I may have missed it. I think it could still be at the farm. Otherwise, then haven't found it. I usually go through all of the farm, but like I don't really search the entire area. Like if it's in the animal pen and I didn't go to the animals yet, then that could very well be where it is. But I'm a little bit unsure at present if the farm is one of the options. Once again, Fyrtforsker is struggling a little bit. System error, it says. Okay, I'll look through the farm. Like, it's such a great boost to get the butterfly this stage, so I don't want to lose out on it and have to restart the day. I really don't see it anywhere. The thing with the butterfly is that it cycles through a few different colors, so it could like be green at the moment that you take the photograph and then blend in with a tree or crops or anything of that color. Okay, so I don't see it on the farm. In the town. On the screen capture that I took in town. Could it be here? I'll look a bit more thoroughly. I think also the issue is with like fall or spring is that there are a lot of leaves falling. Like it looks like cherry leaves in spring and it's just like normal red leaves in fall. There's a lot of like a lot cluttering the image and making it harder to spot anything that stands out. So I don't see it in the town either. And I did check the beach. Okay, it's at the beach. I see it. I ended up missing it since it was in the middle of one of the tide pools. But it's there. I did have to go back to the beach regardless since there's a lot of forage there. There's the butterfly. On my image it was like here in the middle of this tide pool. Which was not somewhere I expected to look for it. It's been quite clutch that I've actually gotten 150,000 just from 3 days of Blessing of the Butterfly. Shut up, Alex. Quite a decent bonus since I'm in the process of grinding for 10 million. Let's see if I can grab all the forage in the forest and also the stumps at the secret woods. I don't suppose I have anything valuable to sell today. Been selling a few items here and there recently. Probably mainly stuff from the dehydrators, but I don't think I've been able to tend to them yet. That is something I need to do before the day ends. I've actually watered these already, which is nice. See for the dehydrators. The pineapples. I have a surplus of pineapples. That's not a bad idea. Also bring some mushrooms over. I wonder how a dehydrated pineapple would taste. I also tend to my animal pen if there are any truffles. Might have been here already today. And then there's the cheese, of course. Need to make sure that I have enough cheese for next week, and I don't think I have that much. Okay, I do have at least 116, which is what I need every week. That is good. Sell my mystic syrup for a money boost. Blueberries, purple mushrooms, and morels. I thought I was 100,000 for a moment. It does help towards my goal, of course. Missing about 670,000. A lot still, but with 1 week to go, I should be well clear of that goal. 10 million goal, that is. Let's check the fortune teller first. It's actually a great luck day. You might use that for the sprites, actually. And then do the weekly screenshot. Actually, I think once I get the golden clock, I will do the I put all the screenshots together and see my progress, my development throughout the different weeks and seasons of the game. It's a bit sad that the mushrooms on with the tappers, they only give one purple mushroom. But it's something. Better than the common mushrooms or even the red mushrooms. I'll just leave these pineapples for tomorrow so I can pick up more tomorrow. Broccoli and then the forage and also the fiber, what it's called. Everything here is done today. I just need to replant those. Kind of forgot that the fertilizer, not the fertilizer, it's actually speed grow. Whatever you put in the ground there, it'll stay after you have done a harvest, which means that I will benefit from it well into next week. Could this be the moment I've lost my horse? I could just, yeah, I dropped it off here. I'll wait till I have accumulated a bit more row until I sell that. Probably next week. I'll have like 2 more harvests, if you call it that. Fiber seeds. I think I need to craft more since I need 32. Then it's the seeds. Do I have the spring seeds too? I have the spring seeds at the moment. I think I have the spring forage so I can craft it once spring rolls around. Winter seeds. Since they didn't use wild seeds, did they? Maybe mixed seeds? They actually use mixed seeds, okay. Fiber seeds require mixed seeds. I thought for a moment that they required these wild seeds, but that is the these saplings that require that. It's actually so weird having the advanced crafting options enabled, because I never used it before. A lot of things that I actually could sell to boost my economy. I think mainly the... I don't have that many diamonds, so maybe I should put that off until next week. But it is tempting. thought the coffee was here. Okay, so I put it in a different chest this time. Always think these look so peculiar, these seeds. There's no other crops that share that kind of seed, while I think a lot of the others share like the same texture, but might have different color sometimes. These are not like anything else you can find in this game. Do have a great luck day today. Don't have the boost from the Statue of Blessing, but I should still be able to quickly traverse the mines. Hopefully find a lot of dust sprites. I'm not really sure how luck pertains to dust sprite spawn, since in general most mobs should be less frequent when you have great luck. I think some of these more less hostile mobs could be like either unaffected by that or even have their spawn rate increased. Just remember a few times where I've had best luck ever and not really encountering any enemies. Not even these relatively harmless ones. So far it seems to be pretty good. Oh, I didn't see that frozen tear there until it was too late. Are there any dust sprites on this floor? I don't see nor hear any. No, this floor was actually completely desolate. I don't know if desolate is the correct word, but at least it's deserted. None other on this floor, I don't think. This floor is also a bust. This is where I had to turn back last time. Then it was only a neutral luck day, I think. Now it's actually completely full of the sprites. Mallet. Sell that to the Adventurers Guild. I don't really know what these ones with the star mean. Like, it seems that they can drop some weapons or rare items. Sometimes they don't drop anything. Definitely not a guarantee of anything exciting happening. Just so much easier and so much faster to make progress when you have decent luck. That is an interesting aspect to keep in this game. I really wish I kinda knew what different aspects of the original Harvest Moon was. Since I know this game is at least farm some of the mechanics and like the basic design. Basic style is based on Harvest Moon, but I also know that, at least I have a feeling that a lot of these things that Stardew Valley is known for are things that are original to this game. It's especially interesting to be aware of that aspect with all these new Stardew Valley lookalikes popping up, all these farming simulators, which some differ a lot, while others they borrow a lot of things and actually copy certain features straight out of this game. I think it would be nice to be more familiar with what Harvest Moon looked like. I think it was mainly on the DS, or maybe even the Game Boy, I'm not really sure. Since I think it was like 1996, that is before the DS of course. But I know that some of the games have been on DS after that. Unless I'm completely mistaken. Okay, there's a ladder right here that I somehow missed. The ghosts are so annoying with their knockback. Ooh, yellow slime. Ooh, 1,000 gold, wow. That is not bad at all. Ooh, I didn't get the spiral floor. Let's go. I actually got the floor that I don't think I've gotten yet. Don't think I've ever seen this variation. Come on, please stop. Trinket can be so annoying sometimes. Interesting floor. Let me just check out the next one and then I'll probably head back. If I need chow down by homemade pizza baguette, it was good. It does sound good. It's usually a success to do a pizza of sorts, and pizza baguette usually is even easier to get right, I would say. Important to be able to have food even if you don't feel the best. All the truffles over here. Thought I picked up... Oh right, I picked up 12 and then I put back 2. I miscalculated for a moment there. Let's see, people say food is important, but now it's overrated. So that particular baguette was worth it. Like, I guess it depends, and is always subject to preference. And of course, things are subjective because people tend to disagree on stuff. That's just how humans are. Guess I could see both aspects being relevant. As usual, the wine will have to wait until next week. I don't know if I saw my dog this day. Already greeted it. There's a lot of mess in this part of the house, so maybe I should do something about that. Okay, so my earnings now are 9,340,000. I only need 660,000, yeah, 660,000 to be able to reach the golden clock. I think about halfway I'm helped by the wine and the cheese, and then the rest will probably come from the hydrators and the roe that I have put in the preserved jars and aged. So next week I should be able to get that fairly early, by Tuesday or Wednesday, which will be nice. Then I don't have to worry about fence decay or debris ever again on the farm. There was something else I wanted to mention, but I kind of lost my train of thought there. But I ended up streaming today. I usually stream on Tuesdays, but I have something happening on Tuesday, which means that I won't be able to make it home and stream. So I figured I should as well do the Sunday. I might do some Sundays going forward since I might have time certain weekends. And I know that from December 6th, Friday, from December 8th, I should be able to do some Sundays and Saturdays again, since I will be done with school on December 2nd. So I'm aiming to do 9 to 10 weeks at least, maybe even more, of Saturday and Sunday streams from December, in December and January. Is that correct? I think it's maybe less, since somehow calculated that there were 2 months there, but only 1. At least 6 weeks. It will be at least 6 weeks. So I'm looking forward to that. More on that later. But I'll be back on Thursday doing more Celeste. Even though I made it to the summit, there are still at least 2 more levels, and then there's some bonus stuff. I'm looking forward to that. Thank you very much for watching, being here today. I appreciate it as always. I'll be back on Thursday as mentioned. Hope everyone has a great rest of their day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye for now.